guy said the Earth was round. We're gonna find out how round it really is. Flat to me, guys. As flat as the eye can see. Currently at 8,400 feet. It's funny because for a long time, people who think the Earth is a globe, they would say, "Oh, you think the Earth is flat? You're crazy." You know, I've been on a plane a million times and I've always seen the curvature from my window plane. Well, as it turns out, you have to go really, really high to see the curvature on a ball Earth that's 25,000 miles in circumference. So high, in fact, that most planes, commercial airliners, will never go high enough for you to actually see any curvature.
Now, of course, the reason for this is that you type into Google, how high do you have to be to see the curve of the Earth? And the answer you get, at least based on one of these articles, is 10,600 meters or 35,000 feet. However, you need more than just height to see the curvature. According to the article, you should be able to detect the curvature from an airplane at a cruising height of around 10,600 meters, 35,000 feet, but you need a fairly wide field of view, i.e. 60 degrees, and a virtually cloud-free horizon. The reality is that clouds, hills, and mountains mean we rarely get to see the kind of perfectly flat horizon where the curve would be most obvious. So even if you're 35,000 feet in the air on a plane, and even if you have minimal clouds, hills, and mountains, you still need at least a field of view, a fairly wide field of view of 60 degrees. Does the average airplane window provide 60-degree field of view? I'm not sure, but I think the answer is no.
So people who think the Earth is a globe are literally hallucinating that they thought that they saw a curvature out their plane window. You just won't see it. You have to be so high on a ball 25,000 miles of circumference that you're just not going to see it.
In fact, the article even goes on to say, according to optical researchers, while we can fool ourselves into thinking we can see the curvature of the Earth from high mountains, this is usually wishful thinking.
So when people say that they've seen the curvature from their window plane, you're an idiot, flat earther. They're hallucinating. And I thought being a globe, I thought believing the Earth was a globe was a truly intellectual position. So it's about critical thinking. I'm not saying the Earth is flat. I'm saying let's know why we believe what we believe in.
Indeed, that's why I created these incredible "How do you know it's a globe" t-shirts. Not a pro flat earth shirt, just a pro critical thinking and skepticism shirt. I'll put a link to this great shirt in the description below. Get one now.
I just realized that this little screen here provides different angles of a simulation of your trip. This is obviously not, this isn't an actual view of the outside. It's a simulation of where you would be. And it's funny, this is what it would look like if you were in the cockpit. And it's funny that it actually shows you a curved horizon. Now watch this. The right window. That's really funny. because when I look out the right window, I do not see curvature. Now maybe that's because there's clouds obscured the horizon, but as high as 60,000 feet, I could not see curvature. But yet the simulation of what it looks like when you stare out your window claims that there is curvature.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.